Hello, everybody. This is your girl Lala, aka The Baddest of YouTube. Excuse me. Sheesh. Let me turn this off. Anyway, if you are new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and click on the subscribe button down below, and also turn on your notifications. If you're still having issues getting notifications, make sure you turn it all the way on. Follow me on my social medias. I will leave that in the description box down below. Also, cop my merch. So yeah, it's been a while I've done a recording in my car, unless I'm doing a vlog. That's it. But topic of the day, well, not topic of the day, pretty much I wanted to bring you guys to the attention, and I'm talking about everybody. So it's been dawned in my mind. I've been thinking about this for the longest, but I never brought it up to the universe, to the YouTube universe. I don't know if somebody already done this, but what do you do when you know somebody who's a wrestling fan? Oh, this is for everybody. Wrestling fans, non-wrestling fans. I'm going to say this again. What do you do when you know somebody's a wrestling fan? No worries. I have the answers. First and foremost, speaking of wrestling fans, big shout out to Dead Ass Girls podcast. They actually got a book out, Women Love Wrestling. I actually was one of those who won the giveaway, and I'm actually reading the book right now. So big shout out to Dead Ass Girls podcast for providing me that book. Thank you. Much appreciated. Now, and that book, I'm telling you that right now, I already started reading it, and like the very beginning is like, shit, wow. This is a lot of stuff that I did not know about the, how I say, the women's division, how wrestling plays a part all the way in the past. So I'm going to get into it, and then later on I'm going to do a review about it. But on that note, what to do when you know somebody, or you know some people that are wrestling fans. Now, first off, don't be judging them. Do not. Because y'all be so quick to judge a motherfucker and be like, oh, you watch wrestling? Oh, that's a little babyish. But yet, now this is what kills me. I brought this out so many times. Let it be some bad bitch. Let it be some good looking dude. Oh, y'all so quick to be like, oh, I watch wrestling too. So don't be picking and choosing your battles, who you like and don't like when it comes to that person liking wrestling. No, that's not what we're going to do. We're not going to be judging folks. Okay, this is a judge-free zone, like Planet Fitness. Okay. Second of all, if someone has an event to go to, 9 times out of 10, they're going to spend their hard-earned money to a wrestling event. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to let you know in advance. Don't be that jackass, okay? I'm going to say this one more time for the people, loud enough for the people in the back. Don't be that jackass trying to intervene, talking about, oh, you going over there, why are you not spending time with me? I mean, you're more than welcome to come. And especially if you've been invited and you say no, and you still act like a child because this person don't want to chill with you, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Okay? Excuse my language. And another thing, now these days, wrestling t-shirts is a whole... It's not like when you wear wrestling t-shirts, like it looks like you're a fan. Like you can wear a wrestling t-shirt and it looks dope on you. I done it numerous of times. I gone to events, not even wrestling events, out non-wrestling events, and I wore a wrestling t-shirt. And people, some people acknowledge it. They were like, oh shoot, that shirt's dope. Or they were like, oh, okay, there's Lala, she's a wrestling fan. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So don't be afraid. Like, look, there be those times I wear a wrestling t-shirt, I don't give a damn. It's still a shirt. Okay? Later on in life, I may cut some up, make it look a little distressed, make it look a little cute. And it's still a shirt, but it's just got cute there. And one more thing a couple of things you may not want to do. don't be like, oh, it's fake. So people getting hurt in real life is fake. People who have to miss out because they have injuries that they have to miss out, 9 months, 10 months, sometimes a year or two? Oh, that's fake, right? Yeah, okay. You have wrestlers who missed out on championships, WrestleManias, pay-per-views, big time pay-per-views, and that's like a big paycheck to them because they are hurt. Yes, there's storylines to it. There's storylines, yeah. I can understand that part, but not everything in wrestling is fake. So y'all need to sit down with that all the way down. Because majority of y'all deep down inside, half of y'all was watching it, but some of y'all stopped watching it because it was either somebody that you knew that was one of your favorites or somebody you fuck with had left. So let's not go there. And I gotta say this to the fellas because I'm calling off from experience. If you know a lady, she's not even your girlfriend, she's probably a friend or somebody you kick with, and you know she's going to a wrestling event, she's going to a wrestling event, and she has to be there at a certain time because of the doors open. She has to beat parking and probably beat the traffic. Do not, oh my God, when I tell you this irks my soul because it happened to me before. Don't be like, oh, you should stop by before you go to the event. The fuck? Oh, you must have fell on your head or something, sir. We're not doing that. Same thing to these ladies out here. Don't expect no dude to drop by unless we're dropping by money, food, or I'm helping your dumb ass fucking decorate to drop by because you want to see him or he want to see her before, you go to the event. No, that's not how this roll. Like, no. I'm not coming by nowhere. Unless you my mama or my dad. Yo, I'm not coming by nowhere. And majority of the time, my parents know, like, when it's a wrestling event, I got to be there, like, at a certain time. So that ain't going to fly well with me or anybody else. So don't expect nobody to come by, like, before they go to a wrestling event. Like, why the fuck you didn't tell them this before? Why you didn't try to spend time with them the day before? The fuck? Like, it's just a lot of time to this. Stupid. Shoot. Got me fucked up. And if somebody is watching a pay-per-view at their house, 9 times 10, they don't even want to be bothered. Unless it's another wrestling fan like them. They don't want to be bothered. I promise you they don't want to be bothered. You cannot expect them. Oh my God. I remember this one time. I kid you not. This was when I was living in Colorado. And apparently I was watching WrestleMania. This was before the streak ended with The Undertaker. And apparently this dude who I was talking to around the time, he wanted me to come over, even though I told him, hey, I told him this in advance. I said, hey, I'm going to be home because I'm watching WrestleMania. I'm going to be watching WrestleMania. Da 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 da. He was cool with it. Or obviously, I thought he was. He's like, can you come over? I'm like, no. Because the whole conversation started with, like, what you doing? I was like, oh, I'm watching WrestleMania. And this was, like, right after the promo. Because, they always do, like, a little promo, like, before the match, whatever. And then all of a sudden, the part where after, I forgot who was Undertaker's opponent. This man has so many fucking opponents. But this is before the streak ended. He's like, oh, you should come over and kick it with me. I said, no, sir, I'm watching WrestleMania. He said, you can watch over here. No, the fuck I'm not. Because I already paid for this. Because that's when I had ordered it, like, literally through my cable company. So, this is where he got me fucked up at. He said, so you're not coming over? No, the fuck I'm not. You hear the fucking gong? The fuck? Cause you know the Undertaker theme song, you know, it has a gong. Like, I even put the phone on speaker. Y'all say you hear this shit? And you want me to come over? You got me fucked up. I don't even know how his entrance look. You better let me be great. So he got mad and hung up. And you know what I did? I ain't calling that motherfucker back. Shit. I went and sat down and watched WrestleMania like a little ass kid. Got me fucked up. You're not gonna be calling nobody, telling them to come over and listen, watching the pay-per-view. Something that I had to come out of pocket for. Oh, you got me fucked up. And this was I think this was before I had the WWE network. So yeah, $60 is nothing to play with. Just saying. Also, you know, 9 times 10, if we have people have wrestling events, like viewing parties or anything like that, and they invite you, you could at least respect it, like respect the fact that you got invited. Don't be up in there critiquing like you a fucking ring announcer and all that shit. You're not no ring announcer. And then don't be up in there, if you haven't watched wrestling like for a long time, a day in your life, don't be up in there talking mad shit. Cause y'all go way back in my story time when I talked about the SummerSlam date from hell. That's one prime example. Like, long story short, dude who I invited was talking all that shit. Mind you, I met him through a wrestling group. I'm thinking this dude knew his shit. Ow, going on. Knew his shit, and no, bold-faced lie, because he was talking all that shit, talking about Jericho needs to retire, he too old. I was like, well, I thought you knew your shit, sir. What is we doing, my guy? So, with that being said, you know, if you're going to invite somebody, I'm telling you this right now. Invite somebody who, you know, who's really actually into wrestling. Don't invite anybody random, because if you do, you gotta let them know, like, hey, I'm going to this wrestling event. If you come, I don't want you getting lost, so come at your own risk. But that's the things I can tell you right now. And another thing, okay, this is what's killing me. Ever since it has dawned to me that I told dudes are aware that I watch wrestling, and they tell me, oh, you want to wrestle? And then I'll be like, I already know what type of wrestling they're talking about, and I'll be like, I'll be the asshole. I'll be like, yeah, sure. You don't mind if I put you in a sharpshooter, right? Or ankle lock, right? Figure 4. You need to elbow you from the dresser, the bed. Then they learn, like, okay, this bitch ain't playing no more. She ain't playing. Exactly. So, dudes, don't do that. Like, you know, a chick watch wrestling. Don't be on some, like, sexual shit. Because then you might get a response like I just gave you. Just saying. And one more thing, too. What to do when you know somebody who watches wrestling. They might use lingos. Like me, I use like a lot of wrestling lingos or characteristics. I don't know why, but that's just me. Like RKO out of nowhere, I use that shit all the time. I will text somebody RKO out of nowhere. Like, be like, first of all, you came RKO out of nowhere with da 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 da, and then they be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, my bad, bro. And then I had to send them like a GIF or a video when I'm talking about it. Like, oh. But you know. But that is all I have today. What to do when you have friends that watch, that's a wrestling fan, that watches wrestling, that goes to wrestling events. Now you know what to do. And if you're a wrestling fan like myself, sometimes you have to be a little patient to the point you just say, you know what, you don't understand, go that way. But till then, my loves, that's all I have. Bye.